Okay, perfect. We're checking if someone else is joining us. We are about to start. Okay, I guess everybody's here. I'm very happy to see you, students, especially because we are ending the last year, the school last year, and we are happy, right? We are happy for you, especially because you are one of the best groups that I have had. Believe it or not, students, I am looking at faces like, I don't believe it. He always is the same. No, really, guys, I appreciate you a lot. And before starting, I want to tell you thank you for the chance you have given me to teach you and to meet you as well. Not only as students, but also as people, guys. Don't be sad. We are going to continue looking at each other. Don't cry, students. Well, hopefully, right? Hopefully. Well, guys, let us start. And we are going to begin with the end in mind today. What is the end in mind from today? It is to be able to stay out top things, making use of superlatives. Okay, the last class we studied on what it is adjectives and also what it is comparative, right? Comparatives is used to make a comparison or to make difference between two objects, between two people, between two situations, between two subjects, well, etc. Right? That is the end in mind from today, and I hope you like it. Okay, to begin the class, I want you to help me fill in the following organizer. On the top, we are going to write in here. Let me choose the text. We are going to write adjectives. In here, you're guessing what the other one is going to say. It's going to say comparative. Okay. And the other one is just a mysterious. Well, not that a mysterious, because probably you are already guessing what the other one must say. And I will invite a person whose name begins with A and finishes with D to participate. Do you know who I am talking about? Teacher, if you let Brian in. No, I don't have any participant. Well, let me check. Okay. Person whose name begins with A and finishes with D. Actually, there are two people with that name. Who's that? You can speak on the microphone. You don't know? Exactly, Astrid. Who said that? Okay, Luis Diego. Thank you. Astrid. Yeah. Diego. Please, Astrid, which one would like to participate? Ramirez or the other one? The other one. Ramirez says, Astrid, and the other Astrid, she went out? I don't see her. Let me find her. Astrid Molina, you are there. Astrid Molina, give me please an example. Give me please an example from an adjective. Any adjective. You can activate your microphone, Astrid. Astrid. Okay, thank you. Okay. Obedient. Very good. And are you obedient, Astrid Molina? Hope so, eh? Hope so. Uh-huh, okay. Fatima Ugalde, tell me another adjective, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, excellent, student. Let's go on the next one. Who would like to participate to tell us one? Actually, somebody wrote. Alera wrote. Alera said, oh my God, wait a minute. Be patient. Sometimes technology doesn't work as expected. Okay. Alera is telling us tall. Thank you, Alera. Any other participant? Nobody? Okay, a person whose name begins with B and ends with N. Who do you think it is? Brian. Brian, but I will choose Brian Ramirez. Brian, tell us an adjective. Sorry for that speaker. Which one? Very good, nice. Let me put it below because it is talking to each other. Nice, very good. A person is typing on the chat and he said it has to be just an isolated word, my friend Carlos. Okay, Carlos said old. Let me type it. Any other? Small, okay. Clean, very good, students. They are typing me in the chat. Alex said calm, okay. As I am, handsome. Easy, correct. Okay, very good. Smart, funny, that is the one I needed. And finally, Bech. Okay. Thank you very much, students, for participating. All of them are adjectives, right? An adjective is used to describe a person, an object, an animal, a situation. For example, uh, Astrid Ramirez. Astrid Ramirez, do you think your room is clean? Do you think your room is clean? Okay. Alera, do you think um, Molina is beautiful? Alera is typing or thinking on the answer. She's making faces. She's wondering if saying no. Okay, yes. It's a question or it's an answer. Ian, do you think uh, my cell phone is small? Okay, well, probably yes, because my hands are small. I need a small cell phone too, right? Okay. Diego Emanuel, do you think I am old? Oh man, you're the first person to say that out, eh? Because many say that I seem to be old. And I am not. I am only 36 years old. Miss Lolita, do you think you are nice? Excellent. Very good. Isha, do you think Carlos Enrique is handsome? You said no? Okay, very good. Well, that is a part of honesty, right? No, I think Carlos is very handsome. Actually, Carlos must work on TV. Don't worry, Carlos. Everybody has different likes, right? Obedient, beautiful, tall. Nice, old, small, clean, calm, handsome. All of those words are adjective, isolated adjective. But what about students when I try to make a comparative from that adjective? Because the comparatives are born from adjective. Okay? Obedient is a long word. If we clap it, we might say obedient. It contains three syllables, right? That's why we are going to make use of more. It is more obedient. The comparative of obedient is more obedient. Okay? Now let's ask. Ian, you are more obedient than your brother, or your brother is more obedient than you? Ah, it's your sister, right? Yeah, I didn't remember that. Okay. What about Astrid Ramirez? No, Palafox. Before you sleep, Palafox. What is the comparative from beautiful? Palafox? Palafox? I think Palafox. Okay. More, he's answering me on the chat. More beautiful, correct. Why? Because it is a long adjective too. Okay, but what about when the adjective is very short, students? The other class I explained to you, we have, don't worry, Fatima Ogalde, we have to make use of an ending, right? This is kind of a suffix. This is not considered to be a suffix, but it's kind of. The ending is er or er. So we have to change it into taller. Correct. Very good for the ones who are typing on the chat. Probably you cannot look at it, but I'm looking because you can chat just to me. What about nice? Nice is nicer. Correct, because it's a short adjective. What about old, students? Very good. It is, oh, sorry, I wrote other thing. Older. What about small? It is smaller. Correct. Very good for the one who spoke. Very good, Luis Diego. Okay, smaller. And so, oh, sorry, I don't know why I am naming you Luis. Excuse me, Diego. Excuse me. I apologize. Smaller. We are not going to change the whole list of it because it's boring, right? Now we can understand what additives are and what comparatives are. Yeah, very good. Astrid wants to continue. Just we are going to mention them. Clean, cleaner. Calm. What is the comparative of it? Calmer. Yeah, it's correct. Or even, this is just an exception, guys, because of the M. You can say also more calm. Okay, it's a little bit strange, but you can say it. Handsome, more handsome. Smart, smarter. Funny, this is a very special case, right? The Y. We have to substitute the I, sorry, the Y with I, and then adding ER. Very good, exactly, exactly, Astrid. Big, well, bigger, right? Remember, since that when the short adjective is finishing with a consonant, in this case, we are talking about the G. The G is a consonant. Exactly. It repeats or is doubled, right? Bigger. Correct, Emiliano Palafox. Okay, guys, in general, that is the explanation about, well, it's not an explanation, it's a feedback or a review about comparatives because we saw it the last class. Uh-huh. But the question mark, students, belongs actually, well, that is an interrogative, let's say, um, part, not because it's going to be a question, it's because it is something unknown, something we haven't discovered yet. And let me see how I can delete that. Wait. Okay, I deleted it. Guys, what belongs in here exactly? Fatima was actually typing in the chat. Yeah, it belongs to superlative. What is a superlative? That is why I placed a question mark. What is a superlative, students? Okay, let me screenshot this so that we can use it later. Okay? What about superlatives? I wanna stop sharing that. Probably you were copying, probably you screenshot it, which is a very good idea. Let's go through. That is found, guys, in your learning log to page 113. Okay, 113. Are you listening to me? Let's read it. Let's read it together. It says, we use superlatives when we want. Take me out. Excuse me, students, it took me out. I don't know why. Let me reconnect. Here we are. Okay, guys. We read it to page 113. We use superlatives when we want to express that someone or something represents a highest degree or quantity or something to do so. Sorry, or something. To do so, we use the suffix est, est, just in case of short adjective. I will repeat something. Comparatives and superlatives in this case come from the adjective or are born from the adjective. Example, Russia is the highest, not the highest, wow, the highest country in the world. Sorry, it doesn't say highest. I got my site. It says biggest. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Now check. Long adjectives like intelligent, educated, tolerant, etc. do not use that suffix. They form the superlative with the word must. And if you are observant students, all of the superlatives go with the article the biggest, the most intelligent, the most educated, the most tolerant, the tallest, etc. We have an example in the bottom. The one says, Luxembourg is the most tolerant country in the world. Do you think Mexico is the most tolerant country in the world? And Dulce said, no. Luxembourg is the most tolerant country in the world. When an adjective, check something, this is very similar to the comparative rule. When an adjective ends in Y, it is replaced by I, and then we add EST. Example, Finland, wow, I love that country. Finland is the happiest country in the world. Obviously, the adjective of it was happy, right? Finland is the happiest country in the world. We replaced the Y by an I, as it happens with the comparatives too. Do you understand? If you understand, please give me a thumbs up, a digital thumbs up. Very fast, very fast. Excellent. Wow, all of you. So let's go back. Let's go back to the diapositive we had in the very beginning. You see it? Perfectly. We are going to complete that little chart. Well, not all of it. Obedient is the adjective. The comparative is more obedient. Fatima Ugalde is helping us guess what the superlative is after the explanation the book or the learning log gave us. It has to be the most, remember, always accompanied by the word the. The most obedient. Let me change that. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Okay, in there. Obedient. Sorry, I'm making a disaster in here. What about the second one? The, correct, Fatima? The most beautiful. Thank you for the participation. What about the next one? What about tall? Now we have a short. Ian, you didn't pay attention on the language key. Correct, Isha. Now we have a short adjective, and we again accompany it by the word the, and we say the tallest, as it is short. Please, students, do not write just tallest or most beautiful. Remember, the, the tallest, the most beautiful, the most obedient. Okay, all of them are accompanied by the. Here we go. Nice. Nice, students, nice. Uh-uh. The most nice, Carol? I don't think so. Exactly. Okay, exactly. As it is a short adjective, it is the nicest. Okay. Also, some people wrote it like that, nicest, and that is some informal, guys. The correct one is nice. Okay. The next one, yes, we are just going to mention them. The oldest, the smallest, the cleanest, the calmest, or the most calm, remember. The most handsome. Now we have again a long adjective, right? The most handsome. Sorry for the space, it wasn't enough. And I want to go through here. Wait a minute. What about funny, guys? It is the for completed, please. Somebody in the chat. The funniest. And that is because we have to replace the Y by I and then add EST. Thank you. A lot of people are participating on the chat, and I'm really happy for that. Okay, thank you for the help. I think now we can practice a little bit if you want to screenshot that, or if you want to take note of it in your notebook, that is a good idea too. Excellent. Okay, give 5 seconds to screenshot it, and I will change it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now it is time to practice. I want you to accompany me through the following link I am sharing, students. In here, we are going to practice on what it is called comparatives and superlatives. Wait a second, it doesn't let me in. Wait a minute, hold on, checking what's happening. Hmm. Okay, I'm about to copy that. Yes, it's ready. Okay, I'm back. Ryan, please wake up. Um, why not? No, you cannot see it, right? Hold on, students. Okay, no, it tells me that we cannot open it. Okay, let's go on the next. In the end, I will share with you this link so that you can practice. Okay, and that is going to be part of the suggested activities. Then, as we are running out from time, we need to hurry. Okay. No, excuse me. Here we go. Very good, Astrid. Thank you for being in touch. Okay, read the language key. Activity 4 says I will help you with 2 activities. Sorry. Read the language key, then match the function with the correct option. Okay, you need to match the numbers on the left with the letters on the right. We already read the language key, so I'm expecting not to have any issue. Check it out. We use the word most for a, for adjectives that end in y, for short adjective, or for long adjective. Dulce Estrada, as Diego said, for long adjectives. Correct, my friend Diego. Very good, Molina. Thank you for typing on the chat. Number 2, we use the suffix. Suffix is an ending word or an ending for a word. That's better said. Est for, okay, many are writing on the chat. Diego is microphoning and saying letter A. Exactly, letter A, adjectives that end in Y. Wow, guys, you paid attention. 3, we use the suffix est for, that is the final letter, right? For B, short adjective, right? For example, tallest, nicest, shortest, etc. Number 5, now we can plenty understand what we are doing. use the superlative form, only the superlative form, not comparative form for each adjective sorry, to complete the statements below. Then work with a classmate to find the people in your classroom with those characteristics. Well, in a moment we are going to do that. First of all, completing the sentences. Okay, the somebody who can talk on the microphone or write it on the chat. Thank you, Emiliano Palafox. The tallest, very good, Ian. Very good, Astrid. The tallest person in the classroom is, who do you think is the tallest person, student? Fatima? Alexander? Yeah, I agree. I agree on that. Alexander is the tallest person in the classroom. Julian? No, I don't think so. I guess Alex is tallest, the tallest. Okay, number two. The fastest, the fastest to run, to do things, to work. The fastest person in the classroom is Dulce, Palafox, I don't know. Okay, probably. Alera, I don't know. Well, probably in physical education, Alera, you are the fastest to run. Palafox, well, you decide. You decide, since it might be a personal decision too. So the superlative that we used, it was the fastest. Uh-huh. I don't know if you want me to type it. Check it out so that you can have plenty. Say that Alex, right? Alex. Okay, what about the next one? You said fastest. And you said that? I don't know. You make your own decision. Okay, what about the next one, students? Oh, you got me. The funniest, correct? The funniest person in the classroom is who? Ah, we know. Who's the funniest? Who? Who's the funniest? Valentin, Isha. There are like periods, right? Valentin could be. No, because Valentin always comes up with a joke, right? Okay, Pablo. Well, Pablo could be. You decide, guys. You decide. You decide who. Okay. Next one. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Who can help me with the next? The Now we have a long adjective tense. The more doesn't exist in superlatives. Ah, okay. The most. Sorry. Who? Uh, yes, yes. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You're right. Excuse me. Thank you. Let me delete it. One more time. Okay. The most interesting person in the classroom is obviously teacher Uziel, right? Obviously. Who? Who students? Choose a classmate. And Molina is like, in what sense? Interesting is like mysterious, probably. Mysterious. Okay. Well, you decide which one to include in here, students. I love this activity. Next one. Please, I don't want you to place my name in here, eh? The What is the answer, students? Uh-huh. Uh, The oldest, as it is a short adjective, it goes with S. The oldest person in the classroom is. I told you guys. Okay, minus 1 point, eh? Just kidding. Okay, yeah. Well, you decide with placing my name in there. Obviously, I'm the oldest in the classroom stands because all of you are like 12, 13, no? Approximately. So both uh, ladies and boys are in the same age, at the same age. Okay, then. This activity is part of the suggested activities. Let me give you the link that I promised. If you want to screenshot it, and it lets you open it in your house, that is a very good practice, guys. Also, activity number 6, I guess it's a very good idea to continue practicing 6 and 7. Well, the 7 is related to the bank. Now, I guess the 6 is a very good option. The one says write 4 more statements about the people in your house, in this case. It might be your father, your mom, etc. Uh, Using superlative and compare your sentences. Well, forget about that final line. Okay, guys, you can say, for example, the most intelligent person in my house is myself. No? You can say out, or you can say the fastest in my family is my brother, or is my cousin, or is my mom, whoever is doing. Okay, how many sentences? 4 of them. And also, the link is a very good option to practice on superlatives and comparatives. Since I feel very happy to have you here, let me stop sharing this. This is not the last class from the school year. We still have class tomorrow, guys, and I wait for you. I have something special for you tomorrow. I will not tell you because it's a surprise, guys. You are an excellent group, and thank you for having been in touch. Goodbye. Thank you, Miss Lolita, for being present. Goodbye, everybody. A hug,